Hi, this is Chris. Let's start with something nobody told you, but your body always knew. Alcohol is not a harmless habit. It's not a treat. It's a poison. And once you really see that, understand it, and feel that, everything changes. We're going to walk through that together so you don't just believe it, you know it. This isn't about how much you drink, or even about being out of control, and it certainly isn't about hitting rock bottom. This is about what alcohol is. From the very first drop, it's a toxin. The harm doesn't begin with excess. The harm begins with exposure. And the damage, it's deeper, more widespread, and more immediate than most people ever realize. Alcohol immediately begins being converted into acetaldehyde, which is a group 1 carcinogen. That's the highest class of cancer-causing substances. It's there with tobacco, benzene, asbestos. That happens the moment you ingest it. This isn't ideology, it's chemistry. All of these things that are downstream from that, heart disease, cancer, cognitive decline, emotional volatility, are put in motion with that very first drink. If you drank a liter of pure alcohol, it would kill you. That's not a metaphor, that's a medical fact. So let's be clear, what's inside that bottle of wine, that gin and tonic, that beer, it's a diluted version of a deadly substance. What makes it drinkable isn't safety, it's dilution. There's poison in every drop, every single one. So let's take a look at what happens to the brain, the body, and the appearance. Let's walk through that together. Your brain takes the first hit. Memory, focus, decision-making impaired almost immediately. Think of all of the impacts that we can witness when we stand back and look at this not as a harmless substance, but as something that is changing our brain. Confusion, anxiety, irritability, aggression, difficulty concentrating. These aren't accidents or sometime things. This is because of the chemical changes that are happening in our brain. Neurotransmitters are being disrupted because they are being poisoned. The evidence is overwhelming that even one drink sends your brain into a low-grade emergency response. And what about the body? Well, we know liver damage, but what about the rest of the organs? Widespread damage. Heart disease, gastrointestinal issues, neuropathy, bone loss caused by drinking. It impairs nutrient absorption, muscle repair, even your immune system's response. All critical functions are impaired, respiration and circulation. And what about the final one? Well, what's happening inside shows up on the outside. Puffiness, skin tone, premature aging. People often feel worse about how they look, but they never connect it to what they're drinking. Let's make it personal. What have you noticed? Have you felt foggy, anxious, slow to recover? Have you seen changes in your energy, in your face, in your gut, in your mood? Moderation doesn't make alcohol safe. It just makes the harm harder to see. So let's help your brain see what's true. Say this with me, seriously, say it out loud. Alcohol is a poison. Wine is a poison. This drink is poison. When you say it out loud, your brain hears it. It stops idealizing, it stops minimizing, and it sees what's harming you. You don't need to fear alcohol, you need to see it. And the moment you see it clearly, everything begins to shift. Your body has always known this. Your brain just needed to see the truth. Ask yourself these questions. Where have I seen the impact of alcohol in my brain? Where has it shown up in my body? And what have I noticed in my appearance? What happens when I start naming it for what it is? This isn't a scare tactic, it's a clarity move. Every part of you wants to be free of what has been weakening you. Let's keep going.